Good day, I'm Rachel Moger with the Healthy Cooking Class, and today I've got one of my favorite salads. We're gonna make roasted beets with arugula. Now, actually, I don't know if I like the salad more, I just like the fact that I get to say arugula. It's just arugula, arugula, arugula. Just kind of rolls off your lips. Anyway, now that I got that on my system, let's go ahead and make this salad. Now, we're gonna start with beets. And for beets, you can use about 10 small red beets or maybe one bunch of 3 large beets. Yellow, orange, red, any variety of colors you choose. Now the yellow or orange, they tend to be a little bit more sweet, and the red have like a deeper, more earthy flavor. So you can choose a small or medium-sized beets. You want to make sure that their roots are nice and firm and their skin, it should be smooth and deep in color. And if you use those smaller beets, they tend to be a lot more tender. In fact, you won't even really need to peel them after cooking. And did you know beets have amazing health facts? These colorful root vegetables contain powerful nutrient compounds that help protect against heart disease, birth defects, and certain cancers, especially colon cancer. And we're also going to be using some thyme, probably about a teaspoon of thyme. You can maybe use an Italian seasoning blend if you like. And we're going to use some minced garlic, depending on how much garlic you like, maybe 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. And some olive oil, or perhaps you like even more bold garlic flavor and you want to use some roasted garlic grapeseed oil, both great choices. So here's how I like to prepare them. All you're going to do is just simply cut off the tops of your beet greens, right? And you may want to use these for later. You can toss them in a salad. They're really healthy. Put them through the juicer. So set them aside for now. And we're just going to go ahead and chop these like so. Now all we're going to do is go ahead and pour our oil over the beets. You can just drizzle it right over there. And we're going to add in our garlic, like so, and a little bit of our seasoning. And sprinkle it over the top. And I like to give them a nice rub. And I also add a little bit of water just to keep them moist while they're cooking. Maybe just a tablespoon or 2, like so. All right, we're gonna add a lid on that, keep the moisture in. So we're gonna go ahead and bake at 350 for about 45 minutes to an hour. So while our beets are in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and prepare the salad dressing. And we're gonna use about a ½ cup of vinegar. I like red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar. And about a ½ cup of your olive oil, or again, you can use grapeseed oil. And I've got Tuscany blend here, and basically Tuscany blend, it's just rosemary, basil, it's got some fennel in there. It's basically Italian seasoning with a little bit of fennel. Add that in. And I like garlic, of course, so we're gonna go ahead and put in that teaspoon of garlic. And you can add a little water, a little more oil or vinegar if you like. Basically, that's all the ingredients, and you're just gonna go ahead and give that a stir. So all salad greens are healthy, right? Well, while most are very low in calories, not all of them are going to give you a good dose of nutrients. So your best choice is these darker leaves. The darker greens are a little bit more bitter greens, but arugula is one leafy green that totally stands out as a rich source of many vitamins and minerals. So when you consider the difference between like iceberg lettuce, basically, which is just water and fiber, and arugula, arugula contains about 8 times the calcium and 5 times the vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K, and 4 times the iron as the same amount of iceberg lettuce. And it has a great nutty flavor, which I think you're just really gonna enjoy. So we've got the beets come out of the oven here, and we're just gonna go ahead and let them sit and cool, just so that you can handle them and not get burnt. And basically they're done when they're easily pierced with a fork. And we're gonna let these sit here for a minute just so we can go ahead and peel off those skins. The skin's really just coming off really easy. In fact, those younger beets, you can just leave the skin right on. It's really up to you if you wanna peel it or not. Once we're done peeling them, we're just gonna go ahead and chop them into some bite-sized pieces. Putting it all together, we're gonna go ahead and just drop in our lovely, beautiful beets with such great flavor. And again, I'm keeping this salad simple. I'm just gonna add in some onions. I like the red onions. The darker the vegetable is better for you, so I always try to get the darker colors. Plus, I just think they're so gorgeous. Tantalizing to the eyes as well as the palate. So we've got our red onions, and we're gonna throw in, you can use goat cheese or blue cheese as a treat. Goat cheese is generally a healthier choice, so I'm just gonna scoop some of that in here. And we're gonna toss it with some walnuts. We've talked about how amazing those are, and they're perfect omega 6 omega-3 ratios. And then our salad dressing that we made, we're just gonna drizzle that over the top here. And we're gonna give this a toss. You wanna do this just before you serve it. All right, otherwise your arugula is gonna get a little bit soggy. Okay, here we go. Let's give this a quick toss. And I just wanted to give you another tip about beets because they're so awesome. You know, they provide great antioxidants. So that's a really good source of antioxidants and fiber. And recent studies are even indicating that beets have a special benefit for the eye, you know, so your eyes get healthy and overall nerve tissue health. Amazing. All right, so thanks so much for joining me today. Really hope you enjoy your salad, and I'm looking forward to sharing more tips with you next week.